Okay, so here is the street. Here's a tape, and as you can see back here is the level 3 wetland that I submit is level 3. It's dry now, obviously, it's almost always dry. And you'll notice there are trees and shrubs 360 degrees around the wetland, so it's shaded pretty much all the time. To give you an idea of scale, obviously this is measuring at a 25-degree slope or something here, but as you'll notice that, it's 17 feet right there. Can you read that? I think so. And so we're in another couple feet out, so we're 20 feet back from the street or something, and then that gives you a scale of the size of that. So that's 20 feet there, and it's something like another 20 feet across in one dimension, 25 maybe the other, or something like that. So there's the wetland that we've been discussing. Moving along in our little site walk here, we have the drainage easement. So right next to that is a drainage easement. That you'll notice there's stone there, and the stone goes back there. So this whole area that's all cleared is drainage easement. Big drainage easement. Right next to that is an antique stone wall. The part that's running perpendicular to the screen here is the antique part. This part has added on, but that's been here for hundreds of years, according to the former owner of this land. And then right between that stone wall and the road that I just built is my area that I'm talking about, landscaping, so to speak. Here's that road I built. As you can see, I've made good use of it. You'll notice that the area that I'm talking about is between the road and the ancient rock wall here. At this part, there's a drop of about 2 feet. Tapers off to maybe 6 inches, 8 inches, something like that, drop at that end over there. And I'd like to fill this a little bit with fill and make it so that's kind of an even taper towards the back wall, to the rock wall there. And then what I would do in here is plant some apple trees, not sure what kinds, maybe a couple different kinds of apple trees, and one or more cherry trees, and I have a cherry tree back there, and then a bunch of blueberry bushes in here. So that's what I would do in this area right there. And oak trees, sorry, I would put more oak trees in here as well. There's only a few, 3 or 4, and a pine. I'd put some oak in there. And that's what I'm looking at doing there. To give you a better sense from this side, here's the back side of this. You can see it's just a few feet away from that rock from the drainage easement. And then there's just woods next to it, and then landscape backyard with a leach field right there. So that should be a pretty good site walk. You get the idea of what's around here. Thanks for listening.